After being in the furniture business for years now, we have realized that we all look for the wow factor in our interior. So how to create wow in your living space with just 3 items. So we all want our living space to be personalized so we can truly feel good in it. However, the other truth is that we also want that when our guests, our family come in, they see and say, oh, that's really a nice place. So we've got something truly special for you today. We're going to show you how to transform in very, very simple way your living space from to fab with just 3 simple items. We are Noë and Oliver. We live here in Bali with our 2 little girls. We are the owners of the e-commerce mojoboutique.com. So now let's start. The first item
is that wall art. Give it a second. Your walls, they're like a white canvas to be filled. This is where you personalize and where you can make a statement. Wall art is really something that can elevate a room from something completely average or mediocre to the one standing out and giving you that wow effect of which we're talking about today. What we like a lot about wall art are things that are made in 3D. Let's think of maybe some raffia, some woven wall art that not only gives it a visual expression, but also texture and warmth that gives a feeling that project this into your room. And there you can be very creative in different styles, and you can also mix it with different styles as you like. Or on the other hand, if it's not something like raffia, like woven, it can also be a mirror. Mirrors are genius because they reflect the light and make the whole room bigger. They reflect other elements that you added somewhere else in your room. It's really something that adds a lot to a space. And you can even think of a combination of the two. If you take a mirror that has a very special or handmade frame, so you get the effect of the mirror with the brightness and some texture around it, or you take a mirror that has a very rustic frame or something, even a mirror depending on its frame, can be a real statement and make a centerpiece to your room. And definitely think of it, look where you have space, which canvas you want to fill and what you like, what is an expression of yourself. And then you will find the wall art piece that adds to that wow effect.
Now, next on our list is a coffee table. Well, you might think, well, really a coffee table? Never underestimate a coffee table. A coffee table is really like the center of your living room, and it's your chance to make a statement. So don't opt for a standard coffee table. It can be any style you like, but it should not be standard. Opt for something with unique details and something with a unique material such as rattan or maybe noble wood or high quality wood. It really makes a difference. Also, with the coffee table especially, don't be afraid to mix styles. There are some styles that actually can be very well mixed together. At first you might think, no, that doesn't go together. However, it does. For instance, a super minimalist kind of coffee table can actually be mixed with a more modern interior. It will add warm, a bit of nature inside, and it will create this wow effect that we are looking for. It will really tie the whole room together. In any case, make a statement with your coffee table. And don't forget to accessorize it. We are more on the minimalist side, so we will not super accessorize. However, a nice tray, for example, or 1 book, 1, 2, 3 books put on the coffee table can add zen and warm feeling in your living space, and can also attract more the eye, because this is to create a wow effect. We need a lot of 2 to 3 eye-catching pieces. If you accessorize a bit the coffee table, it will attract even more the eye, and it will also add a bit of coziness in your interior. Now, last but certainly not least, let's talk about plants.
We always come back to plants. Plants not just add a nice visual look, but they also have a lot of health benefits. They purify the air and reduce stress notably. So adding plants is not only good for the eye and for the wow effect, but also for you living it. And it doesn't matter if you're rather going for a towering plant like a fig plant with the large leaves or cascading pothos. Anything goes. Again, go with what you like. When you look at it, oh, this is nice. So then it's something that definitely speaks to you and that you might want to add in your interior. But add any plants and it will add to the wow effect. You also don't need to be a professional gardener to have them thriving. Usually it's just a little attention and love that you give them, and they will be fine and they'll do the job in your home for you and for your guests.
Some plants are very en vogue now, especially in Europe. It might look a bit crazy at the first eye because these days really like all this talk about interior design and plants, but it's actually for good reason. They are super photogenic. They add harmony and balance in an interior, and they do create this wow factor that we are looking for. So if you want to create this wow factor and you add a nice wall decor, especially one in 3D, so like a raffia, rattan, water hyacinth kind of round wall decor, and then you add a non-stand, let's say coffee table. Of course it does the coffee table, we are not talking about like a pink coffee table, but something a bit special with a tropical material or wood carving or anything that you truly like, that it's not standard. And then you add the third item, you add a nice plant or many little plants, then for sure you will create this factor, because it looks super simple, but actually not many people do it, and not many people understand that to have a nice interior where people are quite impressed when they walk in is not something complicated, and it doesn't have to be neither extremely expensive at all. It's just with this, if you focus on these 3 items, that will be more than enough. So we really hope that you like this video, that we're gonna have the chance to see you around next one, and we wish you a beautiful day.
Bye.